Hello, hockey fans, and thank you, National Hockey League, for actually finishing early this week. We're going to start off with the Western Conference this time. They were done early, so they get to get talked about early. As usual, Chicago Blackhawks top of the list. St. Louis right behind them with 4 games in hand. It's funny because St. Louis is not taking advantage of those games in hand. Chicago has won their last 2. St. Louis has lost their last 2. Colorado Avalanche, they've won 4. They maintain their third place position. Anaheim continues to amaze with a 9-1-0 record. They have 79 points, number 1 in the National Hockey League, and they just continue to go. They got like an 11-point lead over San Jose here, who, they're not pushovers either. They've won their last 3, 6-4-0. And then this Los Angeles Kings, 4-4-2, 64 points, still way ahead of Vancouver, who had some debacle last night. I started watching that game and I just changed the channel because it was just going to be stupid, and it ended up being stupid the whole game. So from what I saw of the highlights anyway, I certainly didn't watch it. Minnesota Wild, they've jumped up. Oh no, they haven't. They've maintained their 8th place position in the West. Phoenix is in 9th. And then pretty well everybody's the same place they were all week. Nothing else is impressive in the West. And now for the East. All right, and now for the East. And yes, there's been some movement here in the Eastern Conference. The top 3, Boston, Tampa, Montreal, no movement there. You know what? They're not. It doesn't compare really. 63 points doesn't compare to the West, is what I'm saying. 4-5-1 for the Boston. They've been struggling. 5-4-1 for Tampa. They're still hanging in there. And Montreal Canadiens 4-4-2. They've lost their last game. Again, there's nothing impressive about that. In the Metropolitan, though, you got 2 teams at 7-2-1. The Penguins have won 2. The Rangers have won 2. Those are good records, and at 6-3-1, Philadelphia is really showing themselves. They jumped up 4 spots. They are now in 3rd place once again. And the Toronto Maple Leafs managed to get themselves back into a playoff position in 7th with a +2 standings. They went from 9th to 7th. The Columbus Blue Jackets, what the heck is that? They've won their last 6 games, 7-3-0. They've got games in hand, and they jumped up 5 positions, so that's pretty darn good. And for a team that goes up, a team goes down, and the Washington Capitals just finished watching their game against the Rangers. Same old, same old. They can't defend to save their lives. They dropped 10 positions. They're now in 10th place from 2nd. So actually that should read 8 positions, not 10. But still, it's a majestic drive. 2-5-3. They've lost 3 in a row. They're not doing well at all. So the other team that was doing well, the Islanders, they're still doing well at 7-3-0. They've lost their last game. And the Ottawa Senators, they've been going up and down. I don't know what's happening. It was a terrible game on Saturday night. Until next week.